Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Turmoil here from VEUZ TV, and today I'm going to be showing you one of my personal settings for Sony Vegas Pro 10 on the PC. So I'm running Windows right now, so I'm not sure if you can get this program on Mac, but I'm sure if you can, there will be similar settings for you guys to use. Okay, so let's get started. Let's make a new project. Now, these are all of the options you have to choose from for your properties. This is my first attempt at new commentary, by the way, so I might not be the best at this. Okay, so what I personally use is just HD 720p and then 60p. 1280 times 720, 60 FPS. Now that's just basically, that's a format they've created for you to use, but you can adjust it to suit your preferences. So say you're using a 30 FPS gameplay, you'd be using it 29.970 NTSC. So I usually use that because I find that Twixtor works smoother for me on that setting for some reason, but yeah. Now, okay, so make sure your frame width is 1280 and your height is 720. That'll give you HD 720p quality. Okay, now let's go on to the side. Field order is non-progressive scan. Pixel aspect ratio is 1.0000 square. Output ratio is just the default one, so 0 original. Now, unless you want stereoscopic 3D mode, I honestly don't recommend it because you won't get like almost any views on YouTube by having that. Because not many people will be using 3D viewing on YouTube. Now, pixel format, it'll start off with 8-bit, that'll be the default, I'm fairly sure. But I'll change it to 32-bit floating range, full range. Now, compositing gamma, put that on 1.30 is linear. It'll work good. Full resolution rendering quality, just put that on best. It'll give you the best possible quality. Motion blur type will be on Gaussian. The interlace method is none. And then you go and browse and you just adjust it to, you adjust where the file will save to. So basically, you just make a new folder or whatever and you just save it to that. And if you want, you can start every single new project with exactly those settings, which is what I'm going to be doing. So now, okay, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, now I've just imported a clip from Queenie, who's also a member of VEUZ TV, so I can use it to show you guys my render settings and also what you should be doing while you're editing. Now, if we go to the top here, you've got, this is basically what quality you preview your clips at. So if I put it onto best auto or best full, the quality will improve dramatically. But the thing is, it's going to be a lot harder to edit on it because for most people, unless you have an incredible computer, the previewing will lag quite a bit. See, I'll play it. It's quite lag. So yep, just what I added on, I just go down to draft auto. The quality, it goes down by quite a bit, but with this way, you'll have a lot less lag while you're editing. Okay, now for the render settings. Just go File, Render As. Okay, and now you can just click on the Save As type, and it will come down with a drop-down list of all these different formats you can render. Now, I personally use .wmv because I'm running Windows on this computer. That'll give you a basic format to render in. And now you can change your template to what you want. I recommend 6 megabytes per second HD 720-30p video. That works for me quite well. And then you can go custom over here on the right hand side. You can click on custom, and now just change your attributes to 192 kilobytes per second, 48 kHz stereo. and you can leave the rest the same as they are. Okay, that is for the audio section. Now click on video, and you've got a whole bunch of new options. Keep the first two the same, and for image size, click on high definition 1280 x 720p, because that matches your property settings, so you'll be getting HD 720p. Now pixel aspect ratio should be the exact same as your property settings, and so will your frame rate, so 29.970 NTSH in my case. You can leave these at the default setting. Seconds per keyframe is 5, and the override default compression buffer seconds is 3. Now for video smoothness, just put it up the whole way, which it'll just make the video a lot like smooth and a lot more smooth and sharper than it was before. Okay, now we go on to bitrate, and this is basically this affects the quality of the video by quite a bit, because if you put this down to say 3M, which is 3 megabytes, then the video render time will improve by quite a bit, but the quality of the video will also lower by a lot. So I recommend just around 6M, no, not 6K, 6M, but you can just, I'd say, test it out a couple times with different render settings until you find what's useful for you. Okay, index and summary, you can just leave that, that's fine. In project, all you have to do on this is just change your video rendering quality from good to best. Now you're done, and you can just save your, you can just change your file name, and you can save it to wherever you want to save it to. Yep, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this guide, and yep, I'll see you guys later. And if you want a different tutorial, then just leave a comment on what you want and I can do it. For example, I could do a tutorial on how to get really accurate flashes, or nice magic bullet looks tutorial. But yep, I'll talk to you guys later.